and I'm going to do big waves out there. So happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. I've got to say, Wednesdays are nuts right now, but it truly is so much fun because I get to start my day with you, and then I get to have kind of lunchtime with some of y'all. And then, this is just about bedtime for me. So, like, I get to spend my whole day with some of my favorite humans. So that makes Wednesdays really, really special. And we're doing something even more special right now in that we're doing a series with Coach Palmer. And if you don't know him, he is a phenomenal leader in our company. I've had the privilege of being mentored by him for almost 13 years now. And he's had a ton of success and blah, blah, blah. All that's great. But you know the best thing about him? He has a phenomenal heart for helping all of us. What his Ferrari, what he calls his Ferrari, is helping people like you and I have success. And so he's been willing to jump on here with us and ask our questions. And so I've been gathering questions from everybody. And if you want the opportunity to ask your questions, I've been doing a weekly live over in PartnerCo Nation where I say, put your questions right here in the comments. And so you can always go back in there, put your questions in there. You can text me and I will get to it, I promise, at some point. But we would love to get your specific questions. And once I'm going to share my screen here so that we can kick this off. But this is Coach Palmer. And first thing that I would love for him to talk about is meeting him in Orlando.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And we're excited to have you. I got to say, it's a special time, and it's one. And Andrea mentioned it. And I'm actually going to talk about it a little bit tonight, and that is, we want you reaching out to us, and not just us, but network amongst everybody inside of this. So when you look on calls or you look on these Zooms and you start to see people, the more people you can make friends with in our company just broadens your network of people to contact, people to share ideas with, people to do three-way calls with. And so that way you're not waiting around. But I'll tell you this, we want to hear from you. So Andrea said it, like if for some reason we don't respond, I promise you that we don't have the bullseye out on you. Okay. So if we happen to, it gets pushed down or something and you don't hear, please just copy and paste the message again, send it back to us. So it goes through. So we've got, I mean, it's a lot happening, a lot going on out there in the field. And that's a great thing. And you all are to be congratulated. So Orlando is a special time, and Andrea, the tickets, obviously, you can go right now. You can get your tickets for the Orlando event. One of the reasons we want to touch on this every Wednesday, and I hope you're reaching out to your team, is because we have till the end of this month, March 31st, to get this discounted ticket price. And so here's one of the things, like I would say, if you're hopefully everybody on here is going to Orlando in September. It will be our biggest event ever. Okay. I know we're only a year old, but this will be our biggest event. If you were in Panama City, this will dwarf Panama City. It's already the ticket sales are through the roof. And so, you know, here's what I would tell you. Get the full experience. You're going, get the full experience for $124. But what I would tell you is really work with your team on selling 10 tickets. And Andrea, tonight, we're actually going to do something. I want to tell you, if, are you going to keep it on the screen? It's fine if you are. So I wanted to tell everybody, if you want a ticket, I'm willing to buy as well. And so if you want a ticket, the full experience, I'm buying 10 packs at a time, 10 tickets at a time on my credit card. And so if you're somebody that's like, I want to get a ticket there, it would cost you $115. Now, hopefully I'm taking somebody like, I'm going to say, I'm going to use somebody for an example here tonight. I'm going to say Leisha Bacon or Julie Bradshaw, hopefully amongst their teams, they're going ahead and getting their team to Venmo them $115. Okay. When 10 people Venmos you $115, guess what you can buy? A 10-pack of tickets. You will have all the money for that. Okay. But if you're somebody tonight that's like, I just want to lock down my ticket, reach out to Andrea Rosser. If you'll reach out to Andrea Rosser, we will put your name down and you can Venmo. You can Venmo us $115 and we will get all that. We will get all that for you. Okay. So again, why are we doing this? Because we want butts in the seat. We want you in the seat. We want your team in the seat. Orlando in September will be absolutely not only amazing, but it'll be the snapshot you'll need to see that our company is going into momentum. I shared last week that it takes a little bit for a company to start, right? They got to get the synergy. And then a company has the chance to go in momentum, to go in hyper growth. And guys, we're seeing it all over the United States. So we want you in Orlando with us to experience it. And remember this about Orlando. The events in September, you have until August the 31st to break as many ranks as you can break to be rewarded on stage at that event in September. It's going to be an amazing time. So, Andrea, that's what I'd have to say about Orlando.
Well, I love it. And guys, if you're joining us, and I hope you all are, and you saw that little flyer right here with Coach Palmer, just know that that template is on board. So I'm giving Mary Catherine full credit for it. She said she had some other people help her, but I don't know who that is. So she gets all the credit. I did not make this. But if you go onto boards, and you go into team resources, you can find all of our flyers. So we want to see all of your faces all over the place on your Meet Me in Orlando flyers. You can get that. Next, hopefully everybody knows. Yeah.
Andrea, let me say this too about this in Orlando. If you've got your tickets, would you put it in the chats? I just want everybody to see who's coming with us to Orlando. And this Meet Me in Orlando, we cannot share that flyer enough. Like, put it out there, put it in your stories, put it in, do something cute in TikTok. Like, let the world know you're going to Orlando because people are watching what's happening to our company right now. So you never know who's watching your social media feed. Shout it out. Somebody did. Sarah Smith said, I got 20 tickets. Great job, Sarah. I mean, like, you cannot get enough of your team members to this event. Thanks, Andrea, for that.
You're welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to respond real quick. I've got some people asking questions in the chat that I can't quite get to fast enough. So I just gave out my number again. Okay, perfect. So, and then I got to let some of these people in. So there was Coach. Here we go. I'm still sharing my screen. Next thing, I wanted to make sure that everybody knows about our special. So if you aren't currently using our probiotics, you should be. I would highly recommend it. So right now they're buy one, get one 50% off. And that's in the regular cart. So you can just go search for probiotics and you'll see it. And then our Restorix, which is a detox, phenomenal, especially if you've hit a little bit of a plateau in your weight loss, go grab that Restorix 30% off in the loyalty cart. So everybody can grab those and save. And then Coach, you want to talk a little bit about the Bahamas?
Yeah, the Bahamas, we're going to be hearing more and more about that. But what I would tell you about the Bahamas, it's going to be an amazing trip. I think we will see more new people that have joined our company over the last 6 months on this trip. And so these are the qualifications, with Flight 360 Partner Co reward credits. And you go, where do I get that? Go to My Business, okay? My Business rewards, business rewards. And then from there, you just put in your ID number and you can see how many business credits you got or how many Partner Co business credits you got. So, or lifestyle credits, I should say. But again, the trip date is May 22nd through the 26th. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And you're just going to see more events rolled out by this company. And so you're going to be able to get on these trips with the team. It's going to be an amazing networking time.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you. And so now we're going to roll into our questions. And so the first question that we got was, I'm new, and what should I plug myself into? And then I added, and my team. So what should I plug myself and my team into? Coach Palmer, what would you recommend that people connect with?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So are we going to zoom in and out, or you
Yeah,
want me to
I
just roll
absolutely
with it?
can.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
do
So I
this.
can talk. So here's what I would highly recommend. I'm thinking about right now as I look at everybody, Miss Kelly Chun. I mean, she is absolutely, her and her team are absolutely exploding. So proud. If you hadn't seen new rank advancements, Kelly Chun is now, oh my goodness,
Officer.
senior officer, just hit senior officer. And so you senior officer is that point. I tell everybody all the time, I'm like, if you hit senior officer every single week in our company, you're going to start to see significant income. And somebody asked me the other day, they were like, so what are you talking about? And I said, well, I remember, at a point as I look across and not making income claims, but I mean, you know, as an educator, if somebody would have told me, look, here's an opportunity for you to make an extra $12,000 to $15,000 a month. Can you imagine that? I was actually on my way to Nashville today with my son, and we were driving, and my son works the business, and he's 22 years old. And I said, son, he's going into teaching. He's going to be a coach like his dad. And I said, you have an opportunity, over the next 6 months to literally set yourself up to making $12,000 to $15,000 a month on your part-time gig,
Mhm.
right? Think about how fun teaching and coaching is if on your side income you're making an extra $12,000 to $15,000 a month. That's huge, huge, huge. And so, when I look at senior officer, so anyway, I could go on and on about that when I show the pathway to optimization. But what do I plug into? I think about Kelly. She's got this growing team. It's really big. And it's like, what? Last thing that we want to do is what? Let someone enroll and not get them plugged in, because plugging in is the key to being here a year from now. So when you enroll a brand partner, it doesn't matter the amount of money the brand partner spends. Here's what matters. Do I plug them in right from the start? I look at it as like a new baby coming home from the hospital. Like we all know as parents, we can't just bolt out the door and show back up in 2 or 3 weeks, right? Same way here in our industry. Like we bring a brand new person in, things to plug into. So when I look at this and I go plug in, first of all, Andrea, let's touch on this, because everybody has different boards, right? There's a lot of boards that are going around. So Andrea, let's talk about your boards. You actually got on the main part of boards a way for new people to plug in. Okay. And so whatever boards you're using, you might have this inside of yours, but I know Andrea has it in hers. So if you don't have her, I mean, you feel free to reach out to her. But literally, you could send from boards this to a brand new brand partner that says, please introduce yourself. Are you an Apple or an Android user? Now download our custom boards. Boom, click on upload the team board. Then let's connect. Telegram, Partner Code Nation Facebook group. Congratulations. Please share your information when you've completed all steps and submit. And guess what? That's another opportunity for us to connect with that brand new person, but to also get them plugged in to what? Telegram. So if you're a part of the Telegram channel, put me in the chats. If you're a part of Telegram, put me in the chats. maybe raise your hand on here while everybody's putting me in the chats. Does Telegram help you as far as like keeping you up to date with what's going on, like calls, different things? That's what its intention is just to be a communication channel for you and your team to let people know what's going on inside of the company. You see how many people are on Telegram. So guess what? Is my new people getting on Telegram? Now, another one is Partner Co-Nation. Okay. On Facebook. Why is that such a big deal? Because it is a recognition page. It's where that page is where we're on there. We're recognizing rank advancements, right? Where are the rank advancement flyers? In boards. I've got a shirt now somebody gave me the other day that literally it's a black shirt that says it's in boards, right? When people go, hey, how can I find those clips? It's in boards. Hey, what about the rest of it's in boards? What about the cookbook boards? Like it is in boards. And so sometimes you just got to look in boards and like familiarize yourself with boards, right? So, but Partner Co-Nation is where we celebrate rank advancements. We put what's going on around Partner Co, right? We put calls when we're doing Super Saturdays. Guess where we live stream into? Partner Co-Nation. So how many of you have benefited from being inside of that community, Partner Co-Nation? Maybe put a yes in the comments. So it's this community that keeps people engaged. So Partner Co-Nation is another checkpoint. Is my new people getting inside of Partner Co-Nation? So I'm going to go back to on Andrea's page, the boards right there. I said, Andrea, let's create something that is just for all, anybody, all teams, but it can get their new people plugged in to where we are getting information daily to them. So again, this is right there on the main part of Telegram. And if you're using another boards from someone else, odds are they have one too. So, it doesn't matter to us. We're just out there. We want to connect your people and make sure they don't fall out of the loop. Okay. So Andrea, that's what I would plug them into. Telegram Partner Co-Nation. From there, that's where they're going to hear about the IPA Zoom, right? That we do Monday through Friday. That's where they're going to hear about this Wednesday night call that we do. Like, you can't overload the brand new person. You need to connect them to the source that is going to give them daily information. Okay. So Andrea, anything you want to add on that? I would say these two right here, if they're in these two, they're going to really have an opportunity to connect and learn more about what we have to offer.
Perfect. I love that. And everybody that's asking, just on the main page when you go to your board. So if you go to the main page on the star board, you're going to see it'll say Partner Co. If you go to the main page on the dollar board, you'll see like a similar EGW, EWG. I don't remember.
Yeah. Dr. Crystal Ashley Paulson will have it on their main boards. Yeah.
Yes. So you'll see it on that first front screen. You'll see a version of it. So then, are you ready for your
And
next?
if you're not plugged into Crystal's and Ashley's boards or Andrea's, like I say, her board, then reach out to one of them and get plugged in. Okay. It's there.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to share the next question. And
Okay.
this was a good one. It says, how do I convert a drop customer
Oh my
to
goodness.
brand partner?
Oh, this is a beauty. This is what I love right here. So let's talk to everybody. Okay. So I'm going to use, this is so huge because here's why this is so huge. Okay. One box is amazing if you sold one box, but if you could put how many boxes you've sold in the comments, there's a reason for this. I know I ask this all the time. And if you're somebody that's like, I have no idea, like really start to learn how many boxes that you're moving. Why? Because Imagine if you owned your own store. Would you know how many blue jeans were going out of it? How many shirts left the building that day? Like, so it's really important to know what's going out for you in your personal business and how much money you're making. If I went to Leisha Bacon and said, Leisha, you own a boutique, how much money did you make today? And she's like, I don't know. I don't even know what we sold today. I don't know. I don't know if we made money or not. Probably wouldn't be in business very long. Okay. And so we're running that business here with Partner Co. So no, like this is something really good to know. But as you can see, I mean, look through there. There's one box sold. There's 500 boxes sold by individuals. Literally thousands upon thousands of boxes. But you know what they are? Those, I'm gonna say, what if you think it's pretty safe to say we've sold 10,000 boxes of drops? We blew that out of the water, by the way. So, but here's where I want to put you. Okay. I want you to think about this. Okay. I get so passionate about this because we don't call those boxes. These are 10,000 people, 10,000 people that's going to make a change to their life. Right now, think about this. We now have in our grasp 10,000 people. Would you say that's a pretty good pipeline funnel? Like people pay thousands of dollars for generating leads. And I can promise you, we've done way more than 10,000 people on the drops, but we're just going to use 10,000. 10,000 people on the boxes, but it's really 10,000 people. So at the end of the day, okay, if you do 10,000 times $50, Andrea, what's that?
That's probably really simple math, but I don't know. So I'm getting
Okay, there's a reason for this. 10,000 times 50.
500,000.
500,000. I wanted to wait for it. Okay. $500,000 just in retail profits, not counting what the company's sending. And I can promise you that's like low number compared to what we've done. So follow me here. Okay. $500,000 is amazing, but not as amazing as conversion. And I'll show you why. If we converted half of these people, 5,000 people we converted, and you go, what did they do, Brent? They spent $29.95 one time. Never again. One time, $29 to get it at our cost. That's the conversation. $29.95 one time at our cost, one time. That's it. Okay. So 5,000 people that does a 7-day launch, social media. Okay. What would you think the average of our people that that post twice a day for an entire month? How many boxes are they selling on average, like low average?
Can I answer?
Anywhere from 15 to 30 boxes. Okay. Anywhere from 15 to 30 boxes. So what happens if we get 5,000 people to do a launch for a month? And let's just go on 15 boxes. 15 times 5,000, Andrew. Follow me here now.
75,000.
Yep. 75. Oh, that's not dollars. Excuse me. I promise this is worth it. Stay with me. Okay. 75,000 excuse me, 75,000 boxes, 75,000 people. What happens when 75,000 people, half of that gets converted to brand partners? I could go on and on and on. Why is that so important for your math? So you can see the vision of the power. Okay, I can sell 10,000 boxes to 10,000 people one time and then go look for 10,000 more people. Okay, and make $500,000, which is amazing. But what happens if I convert them to brand partners? Even half of these 10,000 people convert, and they do a social media launch, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. They don't change it, and they just run it for a month. They're going to sell between 15 and 30 boxes. How many of you would agree with that? Have we seen that happen over and over and over? There's going to be exceptions to the rules. There's going to be people that might struggle, and we might have to coach them up a little bit more on their social media due to maybe what they've not done on social medias. But on average, 15 to 30 boxes. So here's the thing. We could move through that month 75,000 boxes and then teach the conversion. Guys, you can never keep up with that on this if you're just selling. Once you start converting, it's game over. But here's the key. Here's the key to all this. I hope you're following this. Here's the key. Okay? Conversion must be simple. Must be simple. Okay? It cannot be complicated. Stephanie Leonard has no time for complications. She's working too many jobs. Phil Ellis works all day. He has no time for complication. If it's complicated, it will not convert. People don't have time for that. So I'm going to take you through a conversion, okay? You go, Brent, what do you do on a daily basis to convert customers to brand partners? I'm going to share with you a very simple thing I do. And let me tell you who you don't need to make this conversion. You don't need a leader. You don't need a top money earner. You just need a 2x2 running mate. Stephanie could use Phil. Phil could use Julie Bradshaw. Julie Bradshaw could use Gwen. Gwen could use Trinity. Trinity could use Olivia. Doesn't matter. If we learn this conversion technique. Okay, you ready to play? All right, here we go. So, got to be simple. So I'm going to use on here, I'm going to use Kelly Chun. Okay, Kelly, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use Kelly, me, okay? And I'm going to use my customer. I'm going to use Misty. Is that okay, Misty? Misty's my customer, okay? So I'm going to call Kelly my 2x2. Kelly knows I'm about to call her, right? She's in my business. I'm about to call her if I need somebody to help me with conversion. Kelly's my go-to person this week. It might be Ida next week. It might be Gwen the next week. Doesn't matter. When I'm about to show you how easy it is. Guess what I am? I sold the box. Okay. And guess what Misty is? She's my customer. I'm trying to make this really easy, okay, where it makes sense. Kelly's my 2x2. What does that mean? I'm going to use Kelly to convert my customers to brand partners all week long, or maybe all month long, or maybe all year long, okay? But if Kelly gets busy, guess what I'll do? I'll teach Trinity to do it with me. I'll teach Olivia to do this with me. It doesn't matter who the person is, okay? So here's what we do. Now, Misty, you're my customer. Okay. Kelly, you're my 2x2. So here we go. Got my phone. I sold a box of drops to Misty. Guess what I'm going to do with my phone? I'm going to set a reminder. I can't really say it, but you know what we say? Hey, my phone would pick up if I did it. Hey Siri. Okay. So remind me in 2 weeks to follow up with Misty. Can everybody do that? Okay. You sell a box of drops. You set a reminder in your phone. Now I might follow up with Misty every day, but I can tell you one thing I'm going to do. If I get crazy and out of control and I sell 500 boxes of drops, I know I'm going to follow up with her at that 2 week point. Okay. So I call Misty up and I'm like, hey lady, how you doing? Okay. So tell me some good news about them drops. How are they treating you? See, I positively have already, I don't go, Misty, do you like them or not? I mean, how are they? That it's all about tone, right? What's up, Misty? How you doing? All right, give me the good news. What's them drops doing? And Misty says, oh my gosh, I fell off a couple of times, but I'll be honest, I've lost 5 pounds. Immediately I go, Misty, I am so proud of you. 5 pounds, that's awesome. You know how many people want to lose 5 pounds? Oh my gosh, night sweats, whatever it is, right? I'm bragging. I'm bragging. I want to be a broken record. I hope that you're starting to see when you talk to Coach Palmer, you're going, this guy just says the same thing every time we talk to him. That is the power of our industry. Simple, simple. So I say, Misty, she says, I've lost 5 pounds. I go, that is amazing. That's amazing. Hold on just a second. I literally click over and I call Kelly. Kelly knows I'm calling. She knows I'm going to keep her on the phone about 2 minutes. Kelly's at the grocery store checking out. Doesn't matter to me. Kelly answered the phone. Hey, Brent. Hey, listen, I got Misty on the call. Hold on just a second. Boop, click. Hey, Misty, I want you to meet my friend Kelly. She's amazing. But Kelly, listen, I just had to brag on Misty. Misty's lost 5 pounds in a little over 2 weeks. It's absolutely amazing. Kelly takes over. Kelly's like, Misty, awesome, awesome, awesome. Listen, consistency is everything. So the more you use it, guess what's going to happen? The more that's going to take effect in your body. You're going to need a second box from Brent. You can get it from him like you got it the first time, but have him show you the $29.95 feature because it comes with a lot of perks. Kelly, thank you so much. I'll let you go. I know you're busy, lady, checking out at Walmart. See you later. Kelly's off the phone. Misty's excited because Misty just got recognized in a world where we don't recognize people. 2 people's bragged on her now. And I'm like, hey, Misty, I just want to send you over this little PDF real quick. Boom, I text it to her. What did I text to her? If you go to boards, you will see the conversion slideshow. Andrea, what's it called actually? I lost my train of thought on what it was called.
Skinny drop presentation.
Skinny drop
Or,
presentation.
I'm sorry, skinny drop slide deck.
Skinny drop slide deck. Boom. I just send her the little slide deck over through text message. Takes 2 seconds. And while we're sitting there, we just go through it. And I go, hey, Misty, listen, keep it up. Our company's actually named Partner Co. All of our products are backed by science. We've got over 150 of them, and we're in 57 countries. But these drops, look at these people just like you having success, and we're just going through it together. Misty, do you see Crystal Vance right there? She's actually the one that runs the Circle of Health page. We scroll. Do you see Stephanie Leonard? She's from Oxford, Mississippi. Like I just go through them. Those are my people in my company. Okay, it's okay if you act. I mean, we know each other, right? So you're just rolling through them, and then I get to the end. Here's that $29.95 feature that Kelly was talking about, Misty. At $29.95, it's one time, you never pay that again, but you actually get it at our cost. Sorry, guys. They might be coming to arrest me. At $29.95, you get it one time. And here's what a lot of people do. A lot of people they'll even purchase this 4-pack where you could sell 3 at 150. That's $450. The pack costs $371. And you actually get a box for yourself for free. So it's kind of like sell 3, get a box for you for free, plus some extra cash. That's it. That's it. I do it over and over and over. You go, well, Brent, you didn't talk to him about boards. Brent, you didn't talk to him about other products. Brent, you didn't get him on a Zoom for an hour. Brent, you didn't do this. Let me ask you a question. If I could tell you that this, what I just told you, using this scenario, Michelle McKay. Michelle, can you unmute? Can Michelle McKay unmute? I just thought about this. I don't know if she can or not. Michelle, okay. Hey, Michelle, since Panama City, how many brand partners has your amazing organization enrolled? Kelly Chun being one of them.
As of this morning, we were at 272 in Panama City. We're at 510 now. So that's
okay. So I'm gonna go with that's actually 200 over 250, but I'm gonna go with 200 to use this. Okay, follow me here. If you would use that simple practice, this call is going to be recorded. It's in Partner Code Nation. You can watch this little segment to get the actual verbiage down. I promise you, it will be the easiest thing you've ever done. But if 200 people is actually 238 people, but go with me right here on 200 for math purposes. If 200 people are sharing, okay, those are brand new people. And we teach all of them to make 1 month, okay, 1 month of post twice a day, 200 people. And we said on average 15 to 30 boxes, but we're going to say 15 boxes. Let's go 10 boxes. Let's go low numbers, okay? That's 2,000 boxes over the next month that they will move, 2,000 people, okay? And out of that 2,000 people, if you use this conversion, okay, that I just talked to you about, 2,000 people, and we convert half. I promise you this, if you do what I tell you, not because it's me, if you do what I tell you because I know it works, you will convert 80%. But at 50%, they're about to bring in 1,000 new brand partners. They're going to take and they're going to convert 1,000 new brand partners over the course of the next 4 weeks. How many of you would like to have 1,000 new brand partners in your business over the course of the next 4 weeks? And you go, wait a minute, let's talk big numbers. What if 1,000 brand partners, like what if they 7-day launch, did a month of 9 and 3 posts, right? Well, if they only did 10 boxes in a month, which we know that's crazy, what is that? Huh? How about 10,000? So that's 10,000, okay, boxes, 10,000 people. And we're coaching this simple conversion. And now we take 10,000 and convert half. Now we've got 5,000 new brand partners, okay, plus the 1,000 that we just did. Now we just blown our organization through the roof, over 6,000 people. So is conversion better than just selling boxes of drops? Do them both. Post, sell, but get good at converting. And you go, how do I get good at converting? Get you a 2x2. Can everybody call Andrea Rosser tomorrow and expect her to do every call? No, we know that. So if I'm sitting there going, I got to have this rock star smoking gun that can blow everybody out of the water and talk to them for an hour and a half to get them convinced to come on board, that's not duplicatable. But what is duplicatable is me and Leisha Bacon getting together going, you know what? We're going to run together this month and we're going to see how many people we can convert doing what I just said. It will literally take 7 minutes per customer to convert them to a brand partner. And then as soon as I convert them to a brand partner, do what? That little onboarding that Andrea just showed you, get them plugged into that. Get them on Telegram. Get them on Partner Code Nation. And show them how to make their first post at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's it. If you did that over and over and over and over again and never tried to learn anything else, you're going to smash this business. Now, I'm human, so I start getting all creative and I'm like, I got to do this and I got to incorporate this and I got to start developing this system. People work jobs, are super busy. So whatever we do, we have to create a simple system that anybody can accomplish. So Kelly, does that, maybe I can unmute Kelly Chung, our newest senior officer. Kelly, would you care? Any questions, Kelly? Listening to that, I know you've been around. Do you have any questions there? Or you go, that makes complete sense.
It's making complete sense. Haley and Sheila actually did a training that was brief earlier in the week. That's a total mind shift for me because I was not thinking about this unless they were ready to do ultimate status. So it's been a total flip for me in mindset this week. I've sent the conversion Zooms to a couple people. I converted my first person over from a drop user to a business partner today with a 4-pack right out of the gate. But this 2x2 quick call, that's even simpler than getting them to the Zoom even. So I've already made a list of 3 people who can be my 2x2 people to go to. My potential 2x2s.
Congratulations, Kelly. And first of all, while we've got you on, you're our newest senior officer. Anything you want to say just about being here really quick, like just this company, the people in the company? I mean,
oh my gosh. The leadership and support we've had here is, I don't even have words to express it. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. The simplicity of this system is the most beautiful thing I've ever encountered in business. It's really game changing.
And you're a great ambassador of who we're looking for inside of this company. So thank you, Kelly, for your partnership and being here and ranking up to senior officer in this quick amount of time is absolutely amazing. And listen, I'm not here to say getting someone on a Zoom is like, that is not wrong. That is absolutely great. But I'm here to tell you, if we want to turn and burn faster, meaning how can I get the most bang for my buck of converting all these customers that are getting their hands on the boxes of drops? And I know what some of you are thinking. I've sold 300 boxes. Oh my goodness. What about these people? It's okay. Reach out to them. Say hi to them. Ask them how their week's going. Ask them how they're doing. Like, those people are in your pipeline. They're not gone. They're not gone. Go to them. Right? That's what you would have to do anyway. If you bought leads, if you filled the pipeline, you're going to have to reach out to them. So these people are warm to you. They've been on the drops. Don't be scared to reach out and go, hey, just checking in on you. I know it's been a little while. Want to follow up. Want to see how your experience is going on the drops. Do you need another box? Like, start the conversation. Okay. It's okay. It is absolutely okay. But when you lock down these customers, guess what? Convert. Try this, because I think what you'll see is you can do it anywhere. Michelle McKay could do what I just shared with you driving down the road. Michelle McKay could do it at a ball game. Michelle McKay could do it anywhere. And isn't that what's beautiful about our business? Is that we're mobile. We could be on a catamaran doing what I just shared with you. And that's the beauty of the business. If I'm locking myself up all day long, I just got a job. So my deal is I'm finding out ways to create something very simple that is mobile and anyone can do. And I promise you this, I'm not guessing with this. We're doing it. It's working. And the biggest thing is I want everybody to understand it's not, you don't need a Tony Upton to do this. Like, that's great if she's your 2x2, but everybody can't use Tony. So what I just shared with you, you just need somebody that can be nice and be excited for someone and that can learn a little script. That's it. You get that down, it's going to be a home run for you. And I promise you, it will 10x your brand partners coming into your organization. So Andrea, I hope that maybe clean me up if I said anything that's confusing. Did that make sense? Maybe I always like to ask in here. So if you're like, no, Brent, you totally confused me, then last thing we want to do is get off this with you being confused. So Andrea, how's the comments looking? Sarah Smith, I see you, lady. Give me a thumbs up.
All right. So I thought that it was very clear. I loved it. So I thought you did a great, great job. And thank you so much for that. And I'm going to save our next question for next week, perhaps. So
I ran over? I went really long on that one. I'm so sorry.
You did a beautiful job. So that was exactly what we wanted. So thank you so much for that. As always, I always appreciate you being on here, Coach. We know that you could be doing so many things, but this was, I think, one of the most powerful trainings I've been a part of. So I'm so grateful for your time. And guys, thank you for tuning in with us. And I would say this, if you've got questions, if you're hunting for a 2x2, if you need the share app, not the share app, the boards app, if you need help with any of that, reach out to us. Send me a text message. Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, go ahead. But I got one more thing I want to say. I'm so sorry. So one of the things that I said this on the IPA Zoom that I'm seeing, and I want to challenge every one of you that as your team is exploding and growing and doing big things, that you work to incorporate. Okay. So Andrea, everywhere we're going now, we're seeing more and more numbers at events. And so when I see this timing wise, I want you to ask yourself, are you doing this? Are you incorporating this as your team's growing? And here's what I mean by that. Let's say that here's you. And let's say you've got, this is your line 1. Okay. And this is your line 2. Okay. And let's say that you've got, it doesn't matter. Let's say you're working on identifying 10 people. Okay. Remember, we talked about this last week. I'm just thinking about this, Andrew. I need to cover this. You're identifying, this is Sue, this is Ed, this is Ted. You go, what are these 10 people doing? They're posting at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Put in the chats if somebody's not posting at 9 a.m. or twice a day. If they're not posting twice a day, what are they considered for us? Come on. We love our bonus people. Okay. We love our bonus people. Our bonus people are people on auto shifts. We love them so much. Our bonus people are people that are just absolute rock stars on social media, that they're just doing all kinds of things. Our bonus people are people that just is recruiting thousands of people to the business. Okay. And we're catching all of them and teaching them how to post. So we're always going to have bonus people, and we love those people. But I'm also working to identify my army of people that are posting twice a day, following a system. Why? Because I could insert any product in the future that we see that R&D rolls out, and we could plug right into the army of people. So here's my point. Let's say that I'm identifying, and this is Jill right here. And Jill has sold 15 boxes. As soon as I identify her and she has sold 15 boxes, 10 to 15 boxes, I want to get a customer, okay, a customer appreciation, okay? I want to get a customer appreciation event at her home, at her library, at her whatever, just an event, right? Because there is people that now she is putting in the community that all I want to do is get them in front of this customer appreciation. So how many of you are doing a customer appreciation or have done a customer appreciation? You remember that little three-way call I was just talking about, that little simple conversion call? The customer appreciation is so simple too. You don't need anybody that has blown up the company. You don't need anybody in your mind that you're thinking you need to get. It is simple. Okay. And I want to share with you this customer appreciation. Let's say that we have it at 7 p.m. Let's say I see Sierra on here. Let's say Sierra says, hey, I'm going to have a customer appreciation at Olivia's house because she sold 15 boxes. They set it at 7 p.m. and they start calling their customers. Hey, we just want to recognize you. You're having success. And we've got a little gift for you over there. A little gift could be like $1. We've got a little gift for you over here. We just want to celebrate you. Could you come by Tuesday night, 7 o'clock? Probably won't take 30 minutes. All you're doing is you're filling up, you're making phone calls to your customers, acknowledging them, and you're filling up the seats for 7 p.m. You get your customers in there, you mingle from 7 to 7:15. Okay, just mingle, have fun. Maybe you got a snack or two. You don't have to. It could be the approved food list. Like you could do something fun. At 7:15, you bring them in and you start acknowledging, hey, Dale, what's happened to you on the drops? Dale's like, you know what? I'm sleeping better. I don't have night sweats, whatever it may be. You go around the room. You're like, congrats. Great job, great job, great job. And at the end, that little slideshow that we were talking about says skinny drop presentation. We just simply put it on the TV. That's it. The same thing we do in the conversion of a customer to a brand partner, we do the same thing. So from 7:15 to 7:30, we do that little conversion video, okay, our conversion slide deck. It's 7:35 to 8 o'clock. Guess what we're doing? Mingling. Mingle. It's magic, okay? Just mingle. You might even have some little forms where they can fill out, select the $29.95, the 4-pack, the 10-pack, hand them out. But at the end of the day, it literally by 7:30, 7:35, you're done. You're back mingling. And watch what happens to your business. Watch what happens to those customers. So you go, well, who's there? It could be your 2x2 person. Like whoever you got, like running this deal with you for the month. It doesn't have to be a rock star. Okay. We're all rock stars. We all know what to do. Okay. We all have the boards in our hand. And if you implement that, I don't know how many people said they're implementing the customer appreciations, but I'd say about 10 to 15 to 20 boxes, get in there because there's people there that will upgrade on those customer appreciations. So Andrea, I just thought about that. I wanted to make sure I covered that tonight.
Well, thank you so much. That was very, very powerful. And it's thank you for sharing another tool that we can use to convert those customers. So appreciate that. And if you feel good, we're good. Okay, then guys, thank you so much for jumping on here and spending your almost said Sunday, I got confused. Your Wednesday evening with us. So grateful for spending Wednesday with all of you. Coach, thank you so much for sharing everything with us tonight and all of this wisdom. I know a lot of businesses are going to be blessed. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you back in the morning on the Coach's Corner, and y'all have a great night. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you.